Welcome to HushTarot1111. I am Hush, coming at you live from none other than the Boom Boom Room. And guys, I was not going to do a Boom Boom Room reading tonight, but I promised you that I would do it yesterday and I just got tied up. So, y'all, I was in the car and there was a Chris Brown song that they never really play here anymore. They like to play his latest stuff. But when I heard it, I was like, okay, I was grooving until Spirit was like, again, are you paying attention? And the song that came out was She Ain't You by Chris Brown. This was one of his biggest hits back in the early 2010s, like 09 rather. And I kept hearing the same verse over and over again where he says, I think I better let her go. Can't leave you alone. Every day that I'm with her, all I want is you. I want to leave, but I'm afraid that you don't even feel the same. Now I realize she ain't you. And if you have never listened to that song, it was sampled from Michael Jackson's Human Nature. So it's actually a really good song. So please go to your iTunes, your Tidal, your Spotify, anything that you subscribe to, and make sure to listen to She Ain't You. You can hear the message for yourself. But with that, there was a specific verse in that song that Spirit was like, okay, this is what you need to hear. Okay, trigger warning, you may not like what you hear, but it's the truth. And the verse was, Chris is saying, I've been sleeping out for quite some nights now. It's not the same in my bed. So I want to dive into that right now because that's letting me know that for some of you, your DM is out there, you know, beating the streets again, okay? As far as looking for a temporary fix, okay? Look, I pretend that I don't feel a thing for you is the first thing that came out, okay? Still, and this pertains to both you and for the karmic partner or karmic partners that he's engaging with, okay? It's meaningless sex going on right now, pretending that he's not hurt for the state of the way things are between you and him right now, okay? Then we have, I don't want to lose your heart. What did I just say? Okay, so with this, I don't want to lose your heart, he is still constantly thinking about you, but he's in a space where he knows that for a select few of you, you have pulled your energy back. It's kind of sending him in a panic mode right now, okay? So like most men out there, when they can't deal with something, you see how this particular picture, he's smoking that cigarette. He's getting his fix because of his stress. For a lot of these DMs out here, that's sex. And I said this earlier, sex is that fix, okay? When they're stressed out. And we have dance with me into the future. Yeah, so he still thinks about you quite a bit, okay? But as of right now, he is overwhelmed. I do feel like that dance with me into the future as well is somebody's still trying to convince him that maybe they're the better woman. In this case, it may be the karmic partner as well. It's almost like she's still trying to weave that web of being the perfect woman for him, okay? And it's really not, it's not working. For select few of you, I get the image of somebody like face down, okay? But like on the bed, like just miserable, like instant regret. So I get the feeling that maybe for select few of you DMs out there, that meaningless sex, I get the feeling like maybe he just finished having sex, but he felt like maybe this ain't it, okay? Just down in his decision. Like he knows that he's about to repeat another cycle, okay, of bullshit if he doesn't get his head together. Because what we have here, Ace of Wands, okay? Again, that's that sex, okay? Fertility, that ding-a-ling is just going, okay? He's just going around sticking that little thing wherever he can just to, look, literally, look. At the bottom, you see the skeletons. That's him knocking down bodies, okay? Not actual dead bodies, but vagina, if y'all know what I'm saying, okay? I feel like for a select few of you, your DM has a select place that he likes to hunt, okay? And that's a weird way of saying it, but when he's in the mood, okay, for some of you, I'm hearing it is his workplace. Why does he want to do that? I have no idea, but it's either his workplace or an area surrounding with his workplace. And for a select few of you, this is a clubhouse or a bar, okay, like a social bar scene where he may pick up and go on. But look here, we have the Lover's card, okay? Pretty soon he is going to have to make a decision about who it is that he wants. Look at this. And I find this very interesting. Do you see that between these two, these are both, well, there's 3 people here, okay? And I do feel as though the middle, okay, is a sense like she's a little older, okay? So I do feel like this person has a mother figure that stays in his damn business, okay, about what he needs to do versus what he wants to do, okay? And I do get the feeling that a lot of this, that dragon represents just stress, anger, anxiety, fear, just different heads on the dragon, okay, guarding these decisions, okay? Also, this one person in the middle, okay, you have these 2 women on either side. One obviously is pregnant, okay, but as you can see here on this side, she has a withered, burnt tree. So for a select few of you, this would represent the karmic partner, okay, and who may very well be carrying his child or is in the process of giving birth. I keep hearing as well. And then on the other side, you have you, okay? You're still doing your own thing. You're kind of tending to your own garden, your own tree. I don't feel like anybody is on your side at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you. It's almost like this middle energy, this matriarchal energy here is almost participating in the shooing you away, okay, is what I get out of here. But I do feel like, yeah, you're divine masculine, because he can't make a decision. The ultimate decision, look, we have that 9 of Wands, is sex, okay? It's like he pulled out a trump card. He's like, okay, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now, so I'm just going to choose to do what I've always done. But he doesn't realize that's not going to work anymore. For a select few of you, I do feel like this is how he's recently seen you as well. It was something about how tempting that you looked, okay? So he's still very sexually aroused by you. I do get the feeling. For a select few of you, it's almost like he stares, okay? He just stares at more recent photos of you late at night. It's something about the energy that's surrounding you now. He really, really likes, okay? But he's not coming to you, okay? He's not going to say anything to you. He hasn't stepped to you because, look, 5 of Wands, okay? He's still conflicted. First off, he would know. He knows that if he came to you right now, his headspace, okay, is still not there, okay? His headspace, okay, is still in the head space, okay, just the tip. Okay, so he doesn't want to come at you wrong. For a select few of you, okay, if this has to do with your social media, maybe your ass is hanging out now in your social media and that's doing him in, okay? But for a select few of you, he's also still heavily involved with this other person, okay, or a situation. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of sneaking as well. Okay, there's a conflict. He doesn't want to be with this person. I'm not going to lie to you. I still get the sense of trying to do the right thing. Okay, trying to be amicable, but it's about to, look, we have that King of Cups. Trying to be amicable, trying to do the right thing, but he's still conflicted, so to speak. He doesn't know what it is that he wants to do. Honestly, it's making him miserable, okay? He's in a state of depression, but he needs to realize that the only thing he can do is put on his big boy pants and make a decision. He is going to literally have to shit or get off the pot, okay? And as it pertains to this particular situation. And then we have the Knight of Wands, okay? I feel as though pretty soon there is going to be some news coming in, okay? And I do believe it's going to be a sense of relief coming in for him. This is going to be not necessarily fast news, but it's been news that's been brewing, okay? Almost like an explosive, like, pal, okay? You've been waiting for this, okay? So here it is. It's almost like it's almost like release papers, okay? I've been waiting on those Pony Express release papers to let me know what it is that I can do, okay? So he's trying to be a little diplomatic about his movements, but I keep hearing it. I think I better let her go. Can't leave you alone. He's adamant that for the divine feminine, okay, for a select few of you, he's pretty much adamant that if he has to make a choice at this particular moment, he would want to be with you. But the thing about it is, he knows he has a lot of making up to do, and you may not be willing to hear it. For a select few of you, he can see based on your social media, that you're kind of living your best life, and there's a little bit of guilt in that. Like, why would I come in and ruin that? Okay, but look what he says. Come lift me up and make me happy again. Okay, for a select few of these divine masculines, they're being kind of weak. Okay, they want to see if you're willing to make the first move. Okay, so I keep seeing like a maybe like an Instagram like something real timid, okay, something sideways that he is going to try for a select few of your divine masculines out there. So it could be maybe on your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever, but just a small like temperature checker, okay, just gonna see a light to see if you're gonna do, because for a select few of your divine feminines, you've always made the first move. Okay, so he's gonna see if you're gonna make the first move again. Okay, I want you to watch me with another woman. Ooh, okay, hold on, let me think about that one here. Wow, okay, so for a select few of you divine feminines out there, you have seen him with another woman, okay, the other woman, and it may not have been a karmic partner, but it was definitely a conquest, okay, someone that he got his relief off of, okay, somebody that he was fucking. Let's just keep it 100%. So you saw this, okay, and I don't think you were prepared for it, okay. For a select few of you, I'm going to say there's other ways that you have seen this happen. For some of you, it may have been on a video. For some of you, if you can project astrally, you have seen this, okay? For a select few of the divine masculines out there, it is kind of turning them on to know that you watch, okay? They want to see, okay, but they do think about you, okay? But in that process, but they know, okay? I'm just making you very aware. They know that you know. It's like Kevin Hart. I saw you, see me, see you, okay? So be very, very careful with that, okay? So, because it kind of is a turn on for them, as most men do. They hurry up and take everything back to sex, okay? So that was a turn on for them, okay? And then we have, I hunger to know what's on your mind, okay? So these divine masculines, they're anxious, okay? They really want an answer, but because you're not giving them that energy, you're not giving them that time, you're not really making space for them, for a select few of you, the way that you used to, it's kind of like up in the air for them. It's dodgeball at this point. For some of you, it's almost like, what's the word? Sexual telegrams I'm hearing. You're not receiving their sexual telegrams, okay? You're returning them to sender. Okay, so it's still putting him in a bit of a frenzy. So let's see here. So what does that mean for you? We're going to get some advice from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle. So what does that mean for the divine feminine spirit? What is some advice that we could give to the divine feminines during this time? Okay. Disruption. Okay, so right away, don't stop what you're doing, okay? Even if you feel this information coming in, these downloads coming in from your divine masculine, keep going. Keep doing what you have been doing, because the only way out of this on his end is through. He's going to have to make a decision. Then we have the wind fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. What did I just say? Okay, so I do feel, ooh, and then we have omens, messages, okay? So keep top eye out for certain messages and omens that your person may send to you. I do also feel as though this is a warning for you to keep top eye open, because there is someone, could be the karmic partner or that matriarchal figure, as I've been saying, just kind of sending nasty energy towards you, okay? Like nasty vibes. Not that you even give a fuck. Don't even partnership. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. And for a select few of you, I do feel like union is near. Okay. This person is going to eventually make a decision and come out of the shadows, and it's coming closer than we think for a select few of you. But spirit, in the meantime, risk. Yep. What did I just say? Risk. It's coming sooner than you think, but he has to take the first step. For a select few of you, it's because you're playing hardball, okay? You're playing hardball, so he has no choice. So I will say this, ultimately, keep doing you for a while, okay? And when he does finally make that move, as I've been saying earlier, some of them still are hardwired towards sex, so be very, very careful about how intense the conversations get, because they're not quite at a space where they can be 100% open and honest without wanting to deflect and change it to something else, okay? And that is the quickest way to piss you off. And with that, we're going to leave one final piece of advice with the Pleasure Oracle. Pleasure Oracle, what is some final advice that we can get to the Divine Feminines out there? Ooh, all that flew out, but I'm only going to take one. Holy Fire. Connecting with our life force means shifting attention away from the mind and into the body. In tantric practices, our creative sexual energy emanates from our second chakra, located in our lower belly and inner pelvis. Heating up this area through breathing exercises requires an awareness and a willingness to renounce the supremacy of neck-up logic. Action. Research the link between breath and arousal. Read about the energetic breathing practices found in your lineage, if known. Try a breath of fire meditation. Practice inhaling and exhaling from this lower area rather than your lungs or neck for 20 minutes. Notice how blissful you feel. So for a select few of you Divine Feminines out there, this actually has to do with masturbation, okay? So during your time alone, okay, your masturbation, I do feel as though this is a challenge for you, okay, to connect with your sensuality, okay? Don't focus on anybody else, but start working on your breath, your practice, okay? And once you achieve orgasm, I do feel like for some of you, if you have started this, your orgasms are getting a lot stronger, okay? A lot of you are getting tingling sensations in your crown as well, and this is where a lot of why your Divine Masculine recently is picking up on that sexual energy here. I'm not gonna lie to you, he wants a piece of it, so please be very, very careful. So that, again, that goes back into be careful for the conversations that you guys have, because immediately it's going to go back to sex, okay? And I'm going to read this one because I obviously wanted to come out. It just slid out. So it's like water. What lies beyond dualism without exploring the expansion that awaits us outside of binaries, and we can only guess. That's okay. It's our intention that allows us to peek through the veil when it comes to black and white thinking around pleasure. Thinking that reveres right versus wrong, active versus passive, straight versus gay, male versus female, and so on. How can you interrogate your own dualistic thinking today? Action. On the other side lies the full expression of desire. If oneness and divine union is a horizon line, we're able to walk ever closer towards integration, wholeness, and heart-led evolution. Metabolizing new feelings, however paradoxical as we go, then we're on the right path. Yeah. So as of right now, go with the flow, okay? As you are taking care of you, okay? So don't let this new energy come in, or even that light bulb clicking on for some of your Divine Masculines break your stride, because they are coming. I do feel like there's a more hurried sense for a select few of them, okay, to come in and swoop on down and get you, okay? So pay attention to the signs they're also sending you, okay? For some of you, it definitely is songs as well. And watch your back, okay? Especially for a select few of you, I'm hearing, because you're having weirder dreams, be very, very careful, okay? Because that could have something to do, I don't know where that card went, but it could have something to do with that matriarchal figure throwing something at you, okay? So be very, very careful. And with that, guys, I believe I'm going to leave it right here for now. And I want to thank you guys every day for just allowing me to be here, even when I'm sick, when I'm well, just getting my goofy on. Thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, okay? And of course, be sure to support my Etsy. You can email me for a reading at hushtarot@gmail.com. And y'all, I have just garnered my own P.O. box. Okay, so I have a P.O. box now, so we're not going to be having no issues no more with the mail thing, okay? So I will post that in the description box as well, guys. Thank you guys once again. I am at the tail end of a very crazy week. Tomorrow is my aunt's funeral, so once that's underneath me, I'm just gonna take a couple of days off to get some rest. But when I'm rested, guys, remember, you know, we still got to do our Freaky Friday for the month. So I will, once I'm all rested and I'm feeling much better, I will make the announcement about our next Freaky Friday. Until then, my dears, signing out from the Boom Boom Room, it's Hush. I love you.